Hi everybody, it's Rosa, and today's video is going to be all about ColourPop cosmetics. I'm going to be doing swatches from the blushes, the Lippie Stix, the Lippie Liners, and the eyeshadows. I have 13 eyeshadows, 9 Lippie Stix, 7 Lippie pencils, and 3 blushes to show you guys today. I'm going to be swatching all of them on my arm, as well as showing you pictures and comparisons on the side, so you'll be able to see how the actual product looks on the lids and the lips. Really quickly, ColourPop Cosmetics is a new kind of company that came out a couple of months ago, and all of their products are $5, and let me just tell you, they're all a-okay. The packaging looks like this for the blushes, and the packaging looks like this for the eyeshadow. So as you can see, it's all white and sleek and really, really pretty. And they also have that multicolored like logo on top. And then the packaging for the Lippie Stix and Lippie pencils look like this. They're just white Lippie Stix. And then let me show you the product, how much product comes in there. So that's all the product that actually comes in here. So as you can see, that's actually a lot of product. So I'm really, really excited about that. Oh, there was even more, but I didn't roll it up all the way. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you that really quickly. And again, I said everything was $5 except for the blushes. The blushes are $8. And then as you can see, I've already like killed this, but this is how the Lippie pencils look like. Again, they're white and they have a, I don't know if you could hear that, but it has a click, so it will not come off. So let's get started with the swatches. First swatches I want to talk about are the blushes. These are the ones that I don't have the pictures of, but I will swatch on my hand. The blushes are really nice and pigmented. This is the first blush I'm going to talk about, and this is in Prenup. And it's a Super Shock Chic blush in the color Prenup, and it's a satin. So these all have different formulas. They have matte and satin and pearlized, I believe, for ColourPop blushes. So this is the first one. It's just a really nice mauve color with a little bit of fleck in it, but not too much. So to the touch, it's extremely buttery. Like, it's ridiculous how beautifully buttery these are. And that is the first swatch. So this is Prenup, and it's just a gorgeous mauve color with a little bit of silver reflect in it. Alright, so the next color I'm going to show you is Between the Sheets, and this is a Super Shock Cheek in matte. It's a matte formula. That's what it looks like. It is just a kind of more of a brown mauve than between Prenup, or instead of Prenup. And then I'll put that right on top. So that's what it looks like. As you can see, it's more of a kind of like a red clay almost looking color. It's definitely darker than Prenup. The next and last color I have for the blushes is Birthday Suit, and this is a satin. And this is what Birthday Suit looks like. And I use a stippling brush with these, so I don't have to use my fingers. You can use your fingers because it is a very cream-like consistency. And then let me put that underneath. So that's what Birthday Suit looks like. As you can see, it's a beautiful kind of rose peach color. It's just really, really, really pretty. I think all 3 of these are extremely wearable. That's why I got them off the site. These ColourPop blushes are $8. So next I'm going to go in with the eyeshadows. The eyeshadows were super exciting because, first of all, I don't wear eyeshadow often, so I wanted to try these eyeshadows, so maybe I'll start wearing eyeshadow more. And they come in a bunch of different formulas as well. There's matte, there's satin, there's pearlized, there's like metallic. There's a lot of different kinds. So I'm going to go from lightest to darkest, and this is where you're going to see the picture of the actual swatch on my eye to show you kind of how it looks like and how it transfers. So let's just get started. So the first eyeshadow I have is the color Girly. Let me open this for you. And as you can see, it's a beautiful pearlized off-white color. It's kind of like a cream color. It's not actually white, it's an off-white. It has a beautiful like rose kind of gold finish. And let me swatch that bad boy for you. And this is a pearlized. So this is what it looks like. It's just kind of like a pink, it's a off-white color but with pink kind of hues to it, and it's a beautiful color for highlighting. I might actually use this for my Alice in Wonderland Queen of Hearts tutorial, so if you guys haven't seen that, I'll link it down below. But I use this for an all over lid color as well as a brow highlight, and I really like the way it looked. The next color I have is a matte, and this is in the color Hanky Panky, and this is literally your eyelid but better color. That's what it looks like. And it is just a nice soft brown. That's what it looks like. It's just a nice kind of like orangey brown color. It's good for transition, but honestly you can wear this all over. My lid color is a little darker, so that's probably why I think it's your color but better, but this is the color of Hanky Panky. The next color I have is the color Liberty, and this is an ultra metallic. So this one is crazy, guys. Like when I first tried it, I was like, how the hell am I gonna wear this color? But I was like in shock. This is the most silverish thing I've ever seen in my life. And that's what it looks like. This is Liberty, and it is a super shock shadow in ultra metallic finish. So as you can see, it is just really freaking metallic. And you want to see the swatch right now? Let me just show you the swatch. What's weird is that this one, it feels a lot wetter than the other eyeshadows. This one, it like feels like a very wet consistency, but it's dry, but it just feels like wet. I don't know how I can put it. And that's it right there. And as you can see, that is some crazy pigmentation and crazy like metallicness. Like I'm moving my arm so you can see like that metallic craziness going on. Next eyeshadow is called Sugar, and this is kind of silver, but it kind of has like a sky blue tint to it. The Super Shock shadow in metallic, and this is what it looks like. It is just a darker silver with a little bit of blue going on in it. So it has like kind of a blue undertone. And it has silver sparkle in it as well. So let's go and see what this is gonna show. So there it is. As you can see, it's a beautiful blue. Let me actually put this lid on, because they say you have to keep the lid on at all times. Well, not all times, but when you're not using the shadow, because it'll keep the magic inside. So as you can tell, they can dry out. But that is Sugar. That is just a beautiful, gorgeous silver with blue undertones. Next color I have is the color On the Rocks, and this is a metallic as well. And this is what it looks like. It's just a really pretty brown color. It's more of a light brown. I wouldn't go copper with it. I would just say it's a light brown. And it has golden flecks in it. So that is what it is. So basically it has silver, gold, even purple metallic in there, which is crazy because like you wouldn't tell, but it has like a very subtle purple to it. I'm gonna have a close-up of this arm once this arm fills up so you can see all of the color. The next one is my favorite. I actually accidentally got 2 of these. My bad, but it wasn't a big deal because I think this is like really, really, really pretty. This is the color Game Face, and this is an ultra metallic as well, and this is just as pigmented as Liberty, and this is just a true copper color. And if you guys don't know, I kind of have a copper obsession, so it's cool that I have 2 of these. But this is what it looks like, and again, this is an ultra metallic. Alright guys, look at that bad boy right there. This is Game Face, and oh my god, I am all about this color. This is just such a beautiful, just straight copper. I don't have anything copper like this. Like, this is just gorgeous. I'm all about that right now. And that is Game Face. The next one, I'm kind of going into my color zone now. This one's an Animal, and this is a pressed pigment. So they also have pressed pigment kind of too. They only have a couple though. But this is Animal, and this is a orange coral color. It's actually extremely neon on the lid. But this is gorgeous. This is, let's swatch for you. Ooh, it's like weird, like texture. I'll put that on top of Game Face. So this kind of has more of a broken texture, like powdery almost texture. It's still like the cream to powder texture, but it's more like powdery. I don't know. So this actually has yellow, silver, look, kind of like a little bit of like a red coloring to it. The next one I got is Chipper, and this is in the color, oh, this isn't the color. This is in the pearlized finish. And I had to get this because this was mermaid green. Like, this is basically how they described it. It was like a mermaid green. And basically it's the color of Ariel's tail, so I had to get it because you know I got an Ariel obsession. Alright, alright. So that is Chipper, and as you can see, it's a beautiful green that has like kind of like a pearlized finish, obviously because it's pearlized. So that is Chipper, and it's just a really pretty green with silver sparkle in it. I'm all about that green life, and I'm definitely going to use it as under the lash because I always use kind of green under the lash when I want to do it under the lash look. It actually, I wonder if it dupes as, let me see something real quick. I have this liner by 24/7 called Freak. I want to see if this kind of dupes it, because if it does, honey, go get this one. Let's see. Yep, almost. That, oh my god, it's just a little bit more yellow, Freak. But that's Freak, and then that's Chipper. Honestly, if you just want to use an angled brush and Chipper, you'll get the same outcome as this 24/7 Freak, except that has kind of more of a gold yellow and this has more of a silver, but still, look at that, it's almost the freaking same color. So this is like $21 and that's $5, so I know guys, I'm just saying. Alright, let's move on to the next color, and I'm going to be starting on this arm because I'm running out of room here. So let's change position, shall we? Bare arm. This is the color Ibiza, or Ibiza, and this is a pearlized finish, and look at that, you guys. That is just the most beautiful blue. This almost looks like MAC's Parrot. I don't know if it's still there, but I used to have, my first ever MAC eyeshadow was Parrot, and it was like this bright blue color. I actually wore it in my ID picture for my driver's license, so that thing will stick with me forever. But that is Ibiza. And it is gorgeous. It has silver and even like little mini green flecks in it. Probably more silver, and it's just catching the light. But that is it. It has like the green, like the silver flecks, and it's really pretty. And I think this would be really pretty for under the eye as well. Now moving on to my last three. These are in the dark family. So the first one I want to talk about is Hustle, and this is a matte. And this is kind of described as like a dark mahogany. That's what it looks like, a dark mahogany color, which kind of a bad swatch. But yeah, so that is Hustle, and it's just really pretty. It's a complete pure matte, no sparkle, no nothing. It's just a really nice kind of dark, smoky look eyeshadow. Catch my drift. Anyways, the next one I have is Mooning, and this is in a pearlized finish. Oh, I don't know if I said this was matte or not, but Hustle is matte. Mooning is a pearlized finish. Let's open it and see what it looks like. This is a legitimate dark brown with gold shimmer in it, is basically what it is. It's a beautiful smoking out color. I think it's really pretty. Right, so that's it. Basically is what I said. It is a dark brown with golden sparkle to it. And yeah, it's just really nice. That is the color Mooning, and it is just so pretty. The last eyeshadow that I have is the color Rex, and I'm in love with this color. I honestly just bought it because I've been watching Desperate Housewives, and Rex is the husband of Brie Vandekamp on the first season, and that's the reason why I bought it. But when I opened it, I was life after life, you don't need flowers on your grave. Basically is what I thought when I opened this up. This is the color Rex, and I don't know if you can tell, but this is the freaking most gorgeous color in the world. It's basically a black, actually more of a purple, oh my god, it like changes freaking colors on you. Do you see this? Have you heard about this? Do you see this? I don't know if it's just, you see it, but you can see it like in person. So basically it goes from royal purple to navy. So let me swatch this one for you. And literally this also reminds me of, this one needs two coats because I feel like this one will go better with like a black eyeshadow underneath. Yeah, because you can't really see it there. You're going to see it on the eyeshadows. It's kind of pigmented, but you do need black underneath Rex. But honestly, oh my god, you guys. Like, that is freaking gorgeous. Like, that blue right there and that purple, and it just changes colors on you. It's just like, to die for. Alright, now we're gonna move on to Lippie Stix and lip pencils. So let's get started on that. So let's start out with Lippie pencils, because those are kind of like an everyday and like you wear them under lipsticks. So basically the really cool thing about ColourPop is that you can get pencils that go with your lippy stick, but I'm not the type of chick. I'm like, I like this, I like this, I like this. I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like that. I liked everything, but you know, girls gotta pick, you know. So let's just start out with the first Lippie pencil, and this is in the color Bound. And I actually got two of these because when I got the first one, I was like, oh my god, where have you been all my life? So this is basically the dupe of Whirl. So if you guys are into like the whole Kylie Jenner situation, and she uses Whirl as her lip liner, this is the dupe of that. Basically, it's just the dupe. So $5. Come on now, $5. So that is what Bound looks like. And these all, they don't have really finishes, but they're very creamy and very matte. They're not extremely matte, but they're creamy and they don't have any sheen to it. So that is Bound. So you can see it's a really nice dark mauve color. Is Tootsie, and I believe this is new for their spring line. I'm all about Tootsie because it's supposed to be a dupe for Cashmere by Lime Crime, and I have Cashmere, but it's cool to have a $5 dupe for it. Okay, I found that. So that is Tootsie pencil. It's just a really nice kind of grayish, pinkish, mauvish situation. The next color I have is the color Brink, and this is kind of like a really pretty coral, dark coral is what I would call it. And that is Brink. The next color I have is my only red pencil that I got from them, but I think I want to get more. And I ended up getting Bichette. Oh, never mind. I just need this one because this one is my life. Bichette is right there. And these are so creamy to put on. Like, I just go like this and then that's it. That is it. By the way, I have a ton of pictures on Instagram from all of these lipsticks as well. So if you guys want to go and check them out, I'll put my Instagram down below. But that is Bichette. Really, really pretty. Like a gorgeous dark red. Next one I have is Elorie, and this is the most beautiful dark. It almost reminds me of Violetta and Rebel if they had like a baby. But this is so freaking pretty. Oh no, I love this. And that is Elorie. And the last one I have is Leather, and I've used this quite a bit already. And this is a true purple color. Just true purple. Nothing crazy, just purple. And this reminds me of Heroin, or Pure Heroin from MAC. This kind of reminds me of Pure Heroin. Overall, I really like them. They're super, super creamy. I can't even deal. They're just so creamy, so amazing, and they are long freaking lasting. These last, I didn't even like tell you how long these lasted for. These last my whole work day, and I ate, and I drank, and I talk a lot because I'm in customer service, so I talk a lot on the phone, and like it didn't even come off. It was like ridiculous. So finally, we are at Lippie Stix. Lippie Stix. First of all, I hate the word lippy. It really freaking bothers me. Like when people talk, oh my god, you guys, I love lippies. Like they are my life. I can't deal. And you know what? It's cool because I get it. But I'm a lipstick. I'm like, it's a lipstick, guys. It's not a lippy, it's a lipstick. But these are called Lippie Stix, so let's just get into it, okay? Alright, so the first Lippie stick I have is in the color Tootsie, and of course I do have a corresponding lip pencil with it. So I just really like the color, so I got both. This is supposed to be the dupe for Cashmere by Lime Crime. So I'm just gonna swatch this for you guys. And I'm gonna go and get Lime Crime right now. I'm gonna go get Cashmere. Whoop-a! Right now. Where art thou, Cashmere? Okay, so here's Cashmere by Lime Crime. And let's see this. Let's see if this is a dupe. So that is Tootsie, and that is Cashmere. So from what I can see, Cashmere is a little bit more gray than Tootsie. Tootsie has more of an orangier, coralier look to it, but Anna is, no. This is cooler, basically. This is cooler and this is warmer, and this is Tootsie and this is Cashmere. So you can tell there is a cooling difference. This one I got is the color Frida, and the reason I got this is because my grandma's name is Frida, so I got it and I fell in love with it, and this is the most worn one that I have. So this is, oh, I'm sorry, this is a satin. I did mention that these come in different types of, it's kind of like MAC where it comes in different types of categories. So there's pearlized, satin, matte, glossy, and hyper glossy. I have mostly matte and satin, and I think I have some glossy, so I'll show you guys. But this one's a satin, and Tootsie is a matte. So let me show you Frida. Oh, gorge. Look at that. That is the most beautiful coral I've seen ever in my life. This is just really pretty. It's kind of like a burnt coral, but that's what it looks like. It's a burnt coral. And these are so creamy. Even the matte ones are super creamy. Like, I have no problem with wearing matte lipstick anymore because they're so moist. They're like weirdly moisturizing. But yes. The next one I have is Lumiere, and the reason I got it was because I love Beauty and the Beast, so I got Lumiere. But I just realized that Kathleen Lights made this one, and that's really cool. And I like that she used the word, the name Lumiere, because that's Beauty and the Beast for you. So I had to get it. All right, so this is Lumiere, and let's just do that. So as you can see, Lumiere kind of looks like Tootsie, except there's a little bit more mauve in her, and Lumiere is a matte. So there's a little bit more mauve going on there. It's a little bit darker. It's kind of more in the Tootsie family than the Frida family. But it's like if they had a baby, this would be it. So this is Lumiere, and I love it. I think it's gorgeous. Oh, by the way, the scent of these, I'm going to just tell you now. Some people say it smells chemically. I personally, when I smell it, I think of Hanukkah. And it's because it smells like chocolate, not chocolate. It smells like baked goods, like baked vanilla, with burning candles. So if you guys like the smell of burning candles and vanilla together, then you guys are fine, because this smells like amazing. The next one I have is Juicy, and this is a hyper glossy. And they're saying that these hyper glossies don't last long, but if you put a lip liner underneath, oh my god, these last forever. I went to a barbecue and I drank a lot of wine and it did not get off my lips. And I talked a lot, because when I drink a little bit, I talk a little bit. So anyways, let's go for that. So as you can see, this has an intense shine rather than these other ones. This one has more of an intense shine. I like shiny lipsticks. The only thing that I don't like about them is that they come off really easy, but this one almost looks like a satin. This has a lot of wear time. Going into my reds, because you know I had to get some reds because I wouldn't be rose without reds. So the first one I got was Bossy, and this is a matte. And this is the perfect, like, blue toned red. Like, ridiculously blue toned red. Like, my teeth don't look crazy yellow in it, so that's a plus. Let's swatch that real quick. Yes. Have you guys noticed I've been liking these like so much so far? So, I've been, yeah. Alright, so this is Bossy. I'm Bossy. Is that the song? I'm Bossy. Oh my god. I haven't heard the song since like the 8th grade, so I don't know about that. But anyways, this is Bossy, and this is a matte, I believe. Yes, it's a matte. And it's just gorgeous, creamy, perfect. Doesn't make your teeth look yellow, red. So, great. The next one I have is Frenchie, and this is also a matte. And this is more of an orangey or coralier red. Still really, really pretty. But this has more of an orange tinge to it. It almost looks like it almost looks like, not Lady Danger, almost looks like Cathedral by Kat Von D. Or not Cathedral. Countess by Kat Von D. We're gonna see right now if it is, but as you can see, this is a very beautiful orange red, or reddish orange, I think. We'll see. They're kind of close. This one's a little bit more orangey, but they're kind of close. They're more like Lady Danger situation than Countess, I guess. But anyway, so this is Frenchie, and I really, really like Frenchie. I think it's so pretty. The next one I have is actually on my lips right now, because I was dying to try it, and this was actually the last one I swatched. So this is the color Bichette, or Bichette. I call it Bichette, but a lot of people call it Bichette, but it's Bichette. I'm pretty sure it's Bichette. So this is a matte as well, and this is kind of like a beautiful, a really pretty, I don't know what to say about it. It's just a really nice blood red color. I guess I'm gonna, like what is it? Ox tooth? Ox blood? Ox blood. Ox tooth. What the hell's ox? Let's just swatch that. Oh, gorgeous. I don't know what the R thing is. Ever since I came back from Disneyland, I've been all about those R's, because like every time we saw churros, I was all churro. Every time we saw churros, that's what I did. Beautiful wine color. And this is a matte. I don't know if I've said this before, but this is a matte color. It's gorgeous, and I almost did the R's there. And I just think it's perfect. I don't know. I love this color. I think it's so pretty. Next, we have two more. And these are my darker lipsticks. The first one is in the color Leather. And I'm obsessed with this because it's so beautiful and so creamy and so fantastic. It's a matte, by the way. It's just, I can't even deal. It's seriously freaking heroin. It's not, I mean, not like the drug heroin, but like heroin by MAC. Or heroin, or pure heroin, or Violetta, or any of that stuff. Look at that color. It's $5. $5. Like, come on now. It's $5 freaking dollars. Like, what is even life right now? What is life? The last one I had to get because I'm obsessed with the Black Dahlia, and this one's called Dalia, and it's so beautiful. It's ridiculously beautiful. People say that it's a dupe of Diva, but I don't see it. But I think it's just pretty, and I'm just going to swatch it up here on my wrist. Well, I guess I could see it, actually. I guess I could see it. Alright, that is Dalia. It's a beautiful burgundy brown mahogany. I'm going to call this a mahogany color. Oh, cherry wood. Mahogany or cherry wood. I'm going to go with those. So this is what it looks like. It's just a beautiful mahogany color, and Dalia is a matte. This is gonna be a long video. My thing just stopped, and every time it stops, it's 18 minutes, it stopped twice, so that's gonna be really annoying. But anyway, so this is Dalia. It is a gorgeous mahogany color, and that was the final thing in my entire ColourPop collection, haul, swatch video, whatever you want to call this. I was really excited to do this. I was really excited to get all these products, and I'm so excited to start working with them and putting them in my tutorials. So if you guys want to see any tutorials, I've already gotten 2 requests, one to do Jafar and one to do Scar, so I'm really excited to do those. I'm also going to start doing a princess series, I think, soon, or like Disney face character series. So I'm going to start integrating those a little bit. I'm also going to start doing a little bit of like seasonal makeup things, like springtime makeup and cutesy makeup and, you know, all that jazz. But I'm definitely going to be doing Scar and Jafar soon. I know I want to do a couple of videos in between, but other than that, keep giving me those requests, you guys. I live off requests. I have a few requests to do some Once Upon a Time stuff, so I think I'm going to film some Once Upon a Time tags, because I know that's wanted. Also, how I got my curly hair I'm going to do as well, and some other ones. So keep watching and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I love you guys so much. Make sure to check out all of my links down below, and I'll see you guys all later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye! Towards a